Hi Taurus, rising suns and moons. This is your monthly prediction for the month of May. And I picked 5 important events this month, two of which are full moons, then Pluto retrograde, new moon, and Sun ingressing into Gemini with Uranus. So the first one is full moon in Scorpio, and it's happening in the 11th degree on the 1st of May, and it's happening in the 7th house. So this is very important because 7th house is love and relationships, and you can expect some discovery and something that could have been hidden, and it is the truth. And maybe you already knew it and now you're, let's say, confronting your partner about it. But this is emotionally intense kind of situation just because it's a full moon and in Scorpio, so you can imagine how intense it can get, and it's quite needed because it leads to purging. So whatever happens, whatever you talk about, leads to a healthier dynamic later, because it's like you bring out the mess, let's say, and the mess needs to be cleaned. So because that's ultimately what Scorpio does, or Pluto, let's say. So yeah, it's a very interesting time for Taurus, rising suns and moons, and because it's relationships, so you can imagine how important it is. Okay, the next event is Pluto retrograde in Aquarius on the 5th degree on the 6th of May in the 10th house. So gladly this is not related to relationships, because that's Pluto, and it's becoming more intense, and it's becoming more intense in the career area. So you can expect some situation drawing more of your attention because of some sort of, let's say, dependency, or you need to figure out how to, let's say, improve your reputation, because with Pluto in the 10th, usually some kind of truth can come out, and it's a long transit. It's not happening just now, but because Pluto is going retrograde, it can highlight that situation. So there will be some. You won't make the decision on that day, but you will go back and see and reflect and think of how you can improve your reputation, how you can, like I said, cleaning of the mess, how you can clean the mess, if there's any regarding your work or reputation or achievements. And yeah, it is a reflection time. It's not some sort of decision time, but it's a great time to see how you can cut dependencies if you need to do that. Yeah. Okay, the next one is new moon in Taurus on the 25th degree. So if you have something in 25th degree, this is going to be more important for you, and it's happening on the 16th, and it's happening in the 1st house, obviously. So we would need to check the whole new moon, what it looks like, to see what it would bring to you. But yeah, because for moon and for sun it's going to be different, but for the risings of Taurus, this is some new habit, new approach in regards to your own health and your body, or maybe changing something about your looks. And because it's new moon, so it has the energies of like new me, of a new look, new me, new approach to life. And yeah, like I said, we would need to check the whole new moon chart to see what it's about. But yeah, for the risings, it's about the health and appearance more than anything else. Okay, the next one is Sun ingressing into Gemini conjunct Uranus on the 0-1 degree on the 21st, and it's happening in the second house. So it highlights your finances, and especially in a sense that you want independent way of earning your finances. Actually, this is so interesting. Pluto in the 10th going retrograde, highlighting the dependency and the need to control your career, and then Uranus getting activated by the Sun and highlighting the independence with your source of income. So it's like, I don't know, it feels like freelancing or I don't know, yeah, freelancing, or maybe more independent kind of setting. Of course, that's sixth house maybe, but there's just such a strong need to be more independent with your work. And Sun is probably highlighting the opportunities, or it would highlight the ways that you could become more independent. And maybe some Taurus rising suns or moons would come up with some, let's say, quick or temporary I don't know, jobs or ways to produce income, because it's just a sun highlighting it, but the actual decision and the actual oh my god, I'm lacking words. The actual decision and action is probably taken a bit later, unless you have very strong activating points and activated planets and points in the chart that would cause the change now. But it's just the highlights of income this month, and not even whole month, but just from the 21st. Okay, the next one is full moon in Sagittarius on the 9th degree on the 31st, and it's happening in the 8th house. So interesting, like you combine a very easygoing, freedom-liking, uncommitted Sagittarius with 8th house energies. So I mean, this is still related to relationships and some wait, we had full moon in the 7th house in Scorpio, and now we have full moon in the 8th house. So this month, the beginning and the end is very intense for your relationships, because there's going to be a lot of purging. I thought maybe in the beginning there's a lot of purging, but in the end as well, there's a lot of needing to discuss the most sensitive matters, the most psychologically difficult approached matters. That's a description. It's something that you don't necessarily want to talk about. It's something that is deep and perhaps sometimes complicated, but if you have a very nice and smooth and easygoing relationship, this can just mean, like, let's say you decide with your partner that you want to invest in something together, So that can be it in the 8th house. In the first, in the 7th house, in the beginning of May, that's not about it. But in the end of the month, it can be like investing together into something, like joint kind of project, or just a joint account, joint finances. So yeah, I think that would be all. It's already over 10 minutes. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. Please let my super small mini channel grow, because it's very small and I want to make it big. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you like it, don't hesitate to watch the next month predictions in June. Okay, thanks. Bye.